This is a fuel sender on the Ford L8000 100-gallon fuel tank, and about I don't know, 7 years ago, the gauge would still read. I found out by taking it off and moving the lever, it still would read, but the little tin float somehow got a leak in it. I paid a mechanic twice, 2 different times to pull it out. He tried to solder it up, just didn't work. I assume they're available, maybe Universal. I got the bright idea though. Okay, I go to the Dollar General and got a pill bottle. I don't know which brand I got last time, but let's see if it'll focus here. Alright, why won't that focus? It's some diarrhea medicine. The Dollar General brand would work too. I had to take channel locks and tighten that little horseshoe bend on the metal. I got a good 5 years out of the other one, and this last week the fuel gauge kept going weird, and I was wondering if it had some fuel in it. And I assume what happened is this wasn't really tight, and from going up and down, it wore through the pill bottle. But I got a good 5 years out of it. That was worth it to me. You can buy this diarrhea medicine at Dollar General for like, I don't know, it's like $4. I got 2 different bottles, so I've got almost $8 in it to make sure which one went through the hole. Should have returned it, but medicine, they probably don't like to return stuff with the open cardboard box or whatever. And the lady asked me if I wanted to throw away the packaging at the store, so obviously dumped the pills out, put the lid on tight. Maybe what I messed up last time is I just took that horseshoe metal and clipped it. There's just a little bit of play, and so this time I took some tie wire and wrapped it around the horseshoe metal clip and tightened it and laid it over to the side right there, and there's literally no movement now, because that height right there is wider than the metal. So I suggest doing that. The Dollar General one fit without having to crimp the horseshoe metal, but the diameter, it was like it was barely clipped. But now if I took the tie wire and did the same thing, probably would have been fine. But I'm going to go put this in the truck. Last time it worked. If I get another 5 to 8 years, cheaper than buying a new one. And I don't have to track it down, because trying to get parts for a Ford truck is ridiculous. Although this is probably a universal type thing. Just the 100-gallon aluminum fuel tank. That's probably not like getting Ford truck parts. That's probably just a universal fuel gauge. Saw something like it online for $40, but there's no fuel gauge, and I don't know. I'm just so used to driving a truck with a fuel gauge. Kind of bugs me with driving it. Saturday when I came home, it just went to empty. Freaked me out at first, and then I realized that it has been acting weird. So, but anyways,